This is the day in the life of the most expensive Japanese tea maker. This is Fuki, 39 years old, living in southern Japan in Fukuoka Prefecture's Yame City, and she's just waking up for work. Unlike most people in Japan, she lives in a 3-story, 8-bedroom LDK house, living, dining, and kitchen, with her family. It's actually where she grew up. Previously, she had moved away to attend a culinary specialty school in Fukuoka City and shared an apartment with her 2 sisters, but she moved back as she prefers spending more time with her family. Hey, your soap is so green.
これお茶の石鹸です。
Tea soap?
で白くなります。
Interesting. She quickly wears makeup and styles her hair, which takes her about 15 to 20 minutes. I guess that's pretty quick. That's a butsudan, a family altar common in many Japanese homes. Every morning she prays here, paying respect to her grandmother who passed away. The butsudan is supposed to resemble a shrine where Japanese traditionally pray, and it's used as a way to honor ancestors within the home. Oh, her family is already having breakfast. She usually drinks a protein shake for breakfast with matcha as it's full of vitamins and antioxidants, considered a superfood in Japan.
あ、ほうじ茶がなくなった。取ってきて。
取ってきて。おはよう。おはよう。ほうじ茶ある？
Fuki's mom runs a small shop connected to their house as it's part of their family business. In fact, it's common practice in Japan for small mom and pop shops to run their business on the first floor while living in the same building. Her family though is a little different, but we'll get into that. At least it's convenient for her when she runs out of tea supplies. And it's customary in their family to finish off every meal with tea, also known as ocha.
行ってきます。
Fuki travels to work by car, but it's only a 5-minute commute. Her sister, who we saw at breakfast, also works for the family business, but they take separate cars. Lucky for them, Yame City is so rural and surrounded by nature that there's literally never any traffic. Good morning, everyone. I'm back with another day in the life, and I am super excited for this one because we are in Fukuoka and I get to show you something that a lot of people have never seen before. I'm just waiting in the parking lot right now, and Fuki should be coming around the corner soon. Good morning.
おはようございます。
How did you sleep last night?
今日はやめ茶にとってすっごく大事な日なので、年に一度の88夜っていう日なんですよ。だからバッチリ眠りました。
Sounds good. So she worked at Yoshiizumien, a family-owned 5th-generation Japanese tea company, crafting the most luxurious green tea in Japan, Yamecha, for over 130 years. While this remote area holds just a modest 3% share of the nation's tea production, it produces the highest-end tea in the country, known for its unparalleled quality, strong sweetness, and umami. What are you doing
こ
first?
れから掃除を始めます。
Upon arrival, it's typical for all employees to diligently clean the office all the way to the shop. It's a common activity for traditional Japanese offices, and the behavior is deeply rooted in their beliefs. Buddha says that cleaning not only purifies one's heart and body, but others as well. To start the day like this ensures that all the staff are headed in a positive direction. Hey, you're Fuki's sister, right? What do you do here?
私は社長です。
Oh snap, and you clean too?
そうなんです。みんな一生懸命朝から拭いてます。
That's great. After cleaning, Fuki helps stock the sales floor as it's her responsibility to manage the shop's day-to-day, which includes the retail section, inventory, and even staff training.
じゃあおはようございます。おはようございます。今日は5月2日。
And then she has a staff meeting where she's responsible for making any important announcements, like deliveries, customer visits, etc.
心を込めてお願いします。じゃあお願いします。
So she usually stays to manage the shop, but today she has to visit a few places and attend a special tea ceremony. Now she goes to a tea auction called Nyusatsu. It's held daily during the harvest season, which just started, and tea companies like Fuki's will come here every day to bid for their yearly inventory. At the peak of the auction, 400 to 500 tea leaf batches are up for bidding, and each company must carefully inspect each batch to determine if its characteristics align with the tea blends that the company creates.
同じように大変やけど時間が硬くなってるうちの朝晩が冷え込んでるから。
And Fuki is apprenticing under her father, trying her best each and every day to soak up his 44 years of tea crafting experience. So what have you learned today?
葉を触った感触、手触りで揉んだ時間がわかるんだそうです。
Ah, needed information. That looks different from the others.
抹茶を作るんです。これは乾燥させて天茶っていう素材になる。こっちは荒茶、揉んでるお茶。
Ah, I see. It's interesting to know that the green tea and matcha are made from the same kind of tea plant, but how they're grown and refined is different.
This is pretty crazy being in this building right now. Only people with licenses can actually participate in this process.
The tea master, Chashi, from the company is also here to inspect the tea. After narrowing down their tea leaf selection by inspecting the texture and appearance of each, they then move on to its scent and taste. How is it?
ちょっとだけわかります。味の違いが。
Okay. Apparently, becoming a tea master requires many years of dedication to the craft. But with Fuki's passion for helping carry on the family business, I'm sure she'll find her way. Did you actually taste it all?
まずは見た目と手触りで気になるのをピックアップ
What if it tastes good but the appearance is subpar?
あるのもありますでも大体これでわかります
That's some skill. Next, she goes to the Rei-Ganji temple where the Kenchasai tea ceremony is held and the birthplace of Yamecha tea exactly 600 years ago. Ah, that's the 600-year-old tea tree harvested by Eirin Shuzui, who brought back the first seeds from China to the local area. Oh, Fuki's dad is here.
I think the ceremony is about to start.
福岡の八女茶発祥600年記念献茶祭を始めます。
This annual tea offering festival takes place precisely 88 nights after the beginning of spring. During the ritual, freshly brewed tea is offered at the altar while their mountain tea-kneading chant is echoed through the temple. She received an honorable invitation for the first time, so she's feeling a bit nervous and excited since it's the 600th year anniversary. After the ceremony, the guests drink the freshly harvested tea that was presented at the temple. Although Japanese tea is originally from China, Japan's unique climate and natural environment has uniquely transformed the tea leaves over the centuries, along with developing its own tea culture, blended with the subtle art of hospitality. The Japanese tea master begins with a meticulous arrangement, preparing the garden, tea sets, flowers, and snacks, leading to a ritual meant to evoke a profound sense of respect and foster open communication. Oh, you drink your tea like that?
日本ではこうやって両手を添えていただきます。より美味しく感じます。
Ah, Japanese tea manners. In fact, she learned the art of sencha, Japanese tea manners, naturally from her family, as it's been a large part of her life growing up as a daughter of a tea master running a traditional tea company. Despite this, she developed her own love for tea and even studied sado, Japanese tea ceremony, in high school. What now?
これから生産者の方のお茶の畑でお茶の勉強します。茶摘みがあるので。こんにちは。
Since it's the season's virgin harvest, Fuki visits the Chayan, a tea farm that their family usually sources from, to inspect the condition of the tea leaves this year, as she helps maintain relationships with the growers, as it's important for her family to know the quality of the harvest firsthand. Most tea farmers these days in Japan use heavy machinery to crop the leaves. Despite this, it still takes about 3 hours to do a 25-ar field or 2,500 square meters. Are you only cropping the top?
新芽の部分だけ
So what's the most challenging thing about harvesting?
難しいところはこれは取らないこれも取らないここを取るだから下げてもいけない上げてもいけない
Wow, it's amazing that you can do that with a machine. How long have you been doing this?
24から35年ぐらい
Ham, what do you need to pay attention to when you're growing
肥
tea?
料もそうだし静止剪定もそうだしそれから気象条件すべてに気を使ってますね
So which season do you like the best?
季節はやっぱり今やろな、それと2番目はこの芽を出すための剪定鳴らした時の見栄えがいいかな
Cool. And how long have you been doing this?
何年？お嫁に来てからすぐなので30年。
How's business these days?
昔に比べればお茶の単価がこうなんか下がってきてる。
She explains that a surge in the popularity of Japanese tea sold in plastic bottles resulted in a decrease in demand for premium tea, which has led to a drop in its prices. However, the production of their high-grade tea still requires a great deal of care, attention, and effort, which has forced many of the farmers in their industry to leave. So much so that the two are even taking over neighboring fields.
今見えてる部分は全部うちの。
Wow, that's amazing. With today's crop harvested, let me explain what happens afterwards. The tea leaves are immediately taken to the aracha, unrefined tea factory, which is located near the field to prevent fermentation. As mentioned earlier, green tea, black tea, oolong tea all use the same tea leaves. What differs is their level of fermentation. So it's critical for green tea, which is non-fermented, to be quickly steamed in order to preserve its freshness.
This smells so fresh, it's so unbelievable.
The loaded leaves are quickly cooled with moist air. And then the delicate art of steaming begins. The precision required to execute this step is rather important as it fundamentally shapes the tea's flavor, aroma, and color. Next, the leaves undergo a meticulous kneading at varying degrees to ensure a uniform water content throughout. Finally, the leaves are kneaded on a heated plate, forming them into a distinctive needle shape, which are then dried, becoming Yame's exquisite green tea, destined for auction. Nice, Fuki's dad is here. I guess you want to check out the conditions as well. Now she has lunch with the farmers. What are you guys eating?
おむすび？じゃがいもまんじゅうもあります。
じゃがいもは世界に通じないよ
じゃがいも、ポテトまんじゅう。
Haha, looks good. During these visits, it's customary to find farmers and tea companies having lunch together outside on the field. They engage in conversation about the nuances of the past year, discussing weather patterns, pest challenges, and various farming techniques, as well as simply enjoying each other's company, forming bonds that last their lifetime.
こんにちは。
Oh, I guess Fuki and her dad are going to inspect the Gyokuro garden as well. Gyokuro is the most premium type of green tea produced, making up only 0.3% of the overall tea production in Japan. And here, the artisans craft the highest end Gyokuro green tea, the Yame Traditional Hon Gyokuro. It's born through a traditional cultivation technique where the tea bushes are nurtured under straw screens, shading out 95% of light, increasing the leaves' chlorophyll content to temper the catechins' bitterness, forming a distinct sweetness and umami character. What are you guys talking about?
最近この八女伝統本玉露でワインのボトリングに入れててそういう手工も作られたものがあるんです。お見せしましょうか。
For sure. Using a rare blend of 4 different types of hand-picked tea leaves, the blend undergoes a 10-hour cold water extraction process, which forms a complex and refined flavor profile, resulting in one of the most expensive teas in the world.
中身のお茶を飲まれたら香りと味手間暇かけて作ってる愛情が入ってます。
So how much is it?
商品として25,000円。それでも安いかなと思って。
Oh my Gyokuro! Now Fuki's back in the shop, she focuses on taking care of their customers.
ご自宅用お探しですか？
Everyone having completely different preferences, it's her job to skillfully tailor recommendations, especially since the shop offers such a wide selection of tea. She says that it's more challenging than it may seem, but when she sees a customer smile, it truly brings her joy and motivates her even more. Oh, she's seeing off a customer. a common practice in Japanese retail to express gratitude to the customers for spending time at their shop.
So it looks like Fuki is going to be helping customers for just a little bit longer. So while she's doing that, let's see what's going down in this place.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
今ですね、伝票を見てます。
You got a lot.
いっぱいありますね。
How many are there today?
今新茶の時期はいっぱいです。
Okay, let's go see what's going on over here.
Oh, it's the tea master. What are you doing?
今日、落札してきた荒茶を回収仕上げ加工しております。長さが不揃いなんで茎を取ったり粉を取ったり短く切ったりそういった作業をしております。
The company has an in-store factory just behind the shop, and he's also the factory manager. So let me quickly explain what they're doing here. All the purchased aracha tea from the auction is gathered and separated into stems, leaves, and powder, so they can later be blended more precisely into the company's various desired tastes and flavor profiles. The stems and powder will even be processed independently to create different types of green tea called kukicha and konacha. Next, tea leaves are chosen carefully and cut to a uniform length, which then undergo a heat drying process guided by the tea master. And finally, the dried tea is blended into their signature products. So, what's the most challenging part of this process?
一番難しいのは火入れ作業といって火を入れることで味、香り、水色が決まりますのでまず一番大事なのは火入れですね。
He says that he needs to make adjustments based on the grade of tea, its water content, humidity, and temperature.
荒茶を見た時点で大体何度ぐらいかなという感覚で入れております。
Have you ever made a mistake before?
当然その若い頃は火を入れすぎたり逆にぬるかったりそういうのは繰り返しながら今に至ります。
Okay, let's see what's going on in this room.
They also have a packaging room inside of the factory. All the tea sold by the company is packaged here.
Looks like just their regular meeting room here. Let's see what's around the corner.
Hello.
こんにちは。
Is this your office?
はい、そうです。
What are you doing?
ちょっとメールを打ってました。
So, what's important for you as the president?
一番大事なことは感謝の気持ちです。お客様に対してもお茶に対しても全部ありがとうっていう気持ちを忘れずに、もう愛を持ってやるっていうことをすごくモットーにしてます。
Cool. What did you do before this?
私はここで約10年ぐらいずっと事務員さんとして勤務をしてました。
I see. Can you tell me anything else about tea?
今本当にお茶を作る生産者の方っていうところがすごく少なくなってきて、日本の伝統的なものっていうものをものすごくやっぱりこれからの後世の世代にも伝えていきたいので、日本茶を知ってもらいたいです。
Thank you.
This thing looks like a refrigerator. Let's go see what's inside. Wow, the tea smell here is so strong. I think there's another door right here. Wow, I think it's even getting colder in here. There's another one.
Apparently, the store uses a ceramic refrigerator to store their airtight packaged tea to maximize freshness, which is also the ideal environment for maturing.
It is freezing in here. I am going back the other way. It is too cold in here.
Oh, there's Fuki's dad again.
こんにちは。
What are you up to now?
お茶の入札関係の整理をやってるところです。いろんなお茶が入札所で出まして、あと直接買うところもあるんですけども、そこは自分がこだわりの部分で全部自分が管理をしてます。で、そういうお茶の審査をですね、こちらでやってますので、それのご紹介をしましょうかね。
Awesome. After the directly purchased raw green tea arrives at the company, it's the tea master's responsibility to re-inspect it, meticulously re-evaluating its appearance, scent, texture, and taste in order to decide how each batch is going to be refined and blended in their factory. The ability to fully understand the subtleties and varying characteristics of each tea is a mark of a true tea master, which is only achieved through a lifetime of study and dedication. He emphasizes the importance of treating each tea like a cherished child, cultivated with love by dedicated farmers. Now, it's his sole responsibility to employ all his wisdom, experience, and techniques to make them shine. So which one is the most expensive?
八女伝統本玉露。一番高いもので100万円。
A million yen? Can I see it?
いいですよ。
Wait, that's it?
これだけです。この年は。
Yame's Traditional Hon Gyokuro has won the Gyokuro category at the annual Japanese tea competition for the last 7 years straight. Only 4 kilograms, 8.8 pounds of this Gyokuro is produced in total each year, which is why it's so exclusive. I see your picture here.
これが3代目です。前の自宅です。
Wow, just look around this room. I see so much family and company history here. This is the factory back then, and this is his parents' truck.
はい、懐かしい写真でした。
Thanks. What are you doing
こ
now?
れからちょっと休憩します。
Now she takes a quick rest in their break room.
お疲れ様です。ちょうど今出来たてほやほやのお茶が出てます。
飲みたい。
Nice, the tea master brought a brand new blend. She often gets to try their new tea products or even rare teas during her break. As a tea lover herself, she says that it's one of the perks of her job. By the way, how long have you been doing this?
今年で20年目になります。
Wow, 20 years?
会長から言わせればまだまだですけどね。
No way. What advice would you give to someone newly starting?
初めて今20年目にし始めて新茶大変ですけど楽しいなって心の底から思えたんですよ。だから19年間は辛抱してください。
I love your heart.
チョコレートがあったんでした。
They're snacking with their Gyokuro aroma chocolate with their tea.
いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。
What's that?
これは玉露を入れる準備をしてます。特別なお客様なので玉露をお入れします。
Japan's tea industry holds a distinctive allure even for Japanese people as it's steeped in numerous unknown traditions and customs. Among these is the practice of inviting esteemed guests to partake in the experience of exceptionally valuable tea.
この程度注ぐんですね。で、ちょっとお湯を汲ませて。
Today, the tea master is preparing one of their luxury Gyokuro teas, which only about 19 kilograms, about 42 pounds, are produced annually. It's so high-end that it's not even available on the market, and only patrons with close ties to the local tea industry will ever get to taste it. And Fuki's role is to assist and serve the customers in this unique custom, all the while studying and paying close attention, as one day it will be her responsibility to lead the subtle art of hospitality. The shop is starting to slow down, so she makes use of this time to do some office work, filling out order sheets and preparing deliveries, as it's busier than usual due to the start of the harvesting season. Today, she's responsible for closing the shop and the whole entire office. Where are you going now?
これから家族大集合でご飯を食べます。美味しいところです。
Nice! Her older sister's family is back in town, so they're all having a family dinner at one of their ikitsuke, a restaurant they often go to. Evidently, at the onset of each harvest season, the entire family comes together to commemorate the significant time of year for their tea company, marking it with a joyous celebration. Oh snap! They're opening their traditional Hon Gyokuro bottled tea, Yame, to celebrate the new season and Yamecha's 600-year anniversary. Apparently, this is a rare and limited bottle with only 100 crafted this year. How is the
フ
tea?
ルーティーで甘みもあってびっくりするぐらい美味しいです。
Interesting. So, are you the other sister?
三姉妹の長女です。
Apparently, she's responsible for their company's e-commerce business. Their dad must be so proud that his 3 daughters are all running the family business together. Okay, so it looks like Fuki's gonna be here with the family, hanging out until probably around 9 o'clock. And then after that, she'll probably just go home, take a bath, and then probably talk to some friends, be on her Instagram, and then go to sleep at around 12 o'clock midnight. But that's pretty much a day in the life of a Japanese tea maker. Before I go though, I couldn't leave without trying this myself. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? It has a unique sweetness and deep umami. This literally is like no tea I've ever had before. It's amazing. Alright, there you go. Cheers to everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, help me out and hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos like this or anything related to Japan, hit that subscribe button and the bell button. I'll catch you guys in the next one.